Something very serious is going on in the Muslim Ummah right now, and almost nobody is talking about it. For the first time in years, powerful voices from inside of the Gulf countries are finally going up against the United States. And if it continues this way, this could very well reshape the global economy. Make sure you stay with me all the way into the end of this video, because at the end, I'm going to offer some solutions that we as Muslims can do right now. A businessman, a very powerful businessman from the United Arab Emirates, is openly challenging the United States. His name is Khalaf al-Habtour, and he is one of the most influential businessmen in the Gulf. And he has asked a direct question to Donald Trump himself, and I quote, "Who gave you authority to drag us into a war with Iran?" He went further and even said, "You are forcing us into a conflict that we never even chose." And he said that the entire Gulf is now being turned into a battlefield. And he even asked an indirect question. He said, "We know you're here, but who told you to do this?" We all know. And when influential and powerful leaders in the Gulf start speaking, you know something has shifted. Senator Lindsey Graham has said that the Gulf countries need to get in this war and start attacking Iran, or else there's going to be consequences for the Gulf. And so the reaction from Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Qatar, and UAE is to think about how to get out of this economic partnership with America. This is huge. If this happens, it could shake the entire global economy. What Muslims are finally starting to realize is this is not only about Iran. And before they even concluded in Iran, they're already invading Lebanon. And voices inside of Israel are saying, who's the next victim? It's Turkey. Do you see the pattern that's developing that I talked about in my other video? It's the same playbook. And all the while these people are united and attacking every single Muslim country one after the other, we are divided, and the Muslim countries are fighting separately. Kuffar united, Muslims disunited. Not good. Muslims, hear me very carefully. If we don't unite, we're going to be in serious trouble. For sure, our sons and our grandchildren are about to be in serious trouble. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, He would never change the condition of the people, us Muslims, until we first change what is within ourselves. And that means that true change doesn't start with the governments. It starts with us Muslim men. Men with discipline and leadership in a brotherhood. And that is exactly why I have created the Stronghold of Sultans. It is absolutely not an extremist group. So FBI, go get busy with something else. The Stronghold of Sultans is absolutely free for all Muslim men 18 and up, where we focus on prophetic masculinity, the masculinity of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, focused in the 4 quadrants of a man's life: physical, spiritual, intellectual, and financial. Focus on being the best men, husbands, and fathers that we can be. You know, the men that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has already commanded us to be in the first place. And that is why, my brothers, we are in the condition that we are in right now. But we could change that. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companions were anything except exceptional. They weren't mediocre, and they didn't lay down for anybody. I swear to God, I'm getting so sick of people saying, "Oh, what can we do? We're just going to wait for the Mahdi." What are you going to do for the Mahdi? Teach him how to be obese and play video games? We don't wait for the Mahdi. We prepare for the Mahdi. And preparations means that we need to change what is within ourselves. The type of men and Muslims that we are. We need to change that. I've said what I needed to say, and I don't have anything more to say. Get in where you fit in. You're either a part of the solution or you're doing absolutely nothing. And here's the worst part. In the chaotic times that we live in today in 2026, our descendants will look at us and think, "Why didn't you do anything? There was a group. You didn't do anything. You just sat there and did nothing. There was a group, the Stronghold of Sultans, focusing on prophetic masculinity. Why didn't you join it? Why didn't you say something? Why didn't you speak up? Why did you stay the same? Why did you accept your weakness and slavery?" And they will look at us and they will say, this generation right today in 2026 is worthless. Except those few that joined the Stronghold of Sultans. Join the Stronghold of Sultans. The link is in my bio. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go to the descriptions and I'm gonna put a link for you to join, absolutely free of charge. All you gotta be is Muslim, a man, and above the age of 18. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. يا خيل الله كبير ارفع